Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Chocolate for Breakfast. So excited to be here on a wonderful Saturday morning. And there's so many awesome things to celebrate. Can't wait to share it all with you. So first things first, I just want to remind you all, if you happen to join me live, please say hi in the chat box. I'd love to know that you're here and tell me what you're celebrating so I can share that with everybody else and we can all celebrate together. And as I do every Saturday morning, I make some yummy chocolates to celebrate with, to commemorate it, to make a ritual of it, and also because I love chocolate. And why should we wait to have yummy chocolate until dessert? Let's have it all day long, all week long. Actually, I've been having those little brownie bites. I actually made another batch of them because they were so good from last week's chocolate for breakfast. And I've been having like a little brownie bite with a cup of coffee like every morning. It's been so great. Hey, I see Robin's here. Welcome. And Jay, welcome, you guys. So glad to have you here. So today, I'm so excited to share my recipe with you. I decided to make chocolate meringue cookies. And chocolate meringue cookies are basically egg whites and sugar and chocolate. They're so good. And they're so yummy and chewy. And I looked online, there was all these awesome recipes. And a lot of them were like, beat up the egg whites until they're super fluffy. And then the little meringue cookies become like a little bit harder and a little bit more like almost like little chocolate kiss looking things. And then I found a couple other recipes that were saying, no, you should make them really gooey. So the idea is you don't whip up the egg whites nearly as much. And so I tried that. However, I will warn you, if you decide to do this recipe, you have to really be careful not to let not to put too much of the dough too close together, because it's kind of a more runny dough. And so it really spreads out on the cookie sheet, which I knew, but I didn't realize how much was going to spread out. I'm going to show you how big. I mean, some of these cookies got really, really big, like this one. You can see how nice and thin they are too, which is kind of yummy. And each batch turned out a little different. Like one of my batches was a little bit thicker and fluffier. And then a couple of them were like, they just got really big on the plate. But I can't wait to try them. They look really, really good. And they do look kind of like chewy, which I think is going to be the best way to have them. I've had other meringues before where it's kind of fluffy and kind of hard. So I'm excited to see how they taste. So, but before I taste them, I wanted to share with you guys, I decided to use my favorite Divine Cocoa. I've been using this more and more lately because I really, really love it. I think it's just such a great chocolate flavor. And so I decided to look into the company a little bit, and it is an amazing company. It's the only farmers co-op that is owned by the farmers in Ghana. And it has become so huge that there's over, let me look at my little sheet here, my little cheat sheet. There's over 65,000 farmer members now, organized in approximately 1,400 villages. So it's really cool. And the co-op actually is not named Divine. The chocolate's Divine, but the co-op is named Kuapa Koku. I hope I'm saying that right. And it basically they basically formed with, this is what they say their mission is, to empower farmers in their effort to gain a dignified livelihood, to increase women's participation in all of Kuapa's activities, and to develop environmentally friendly cultivation of cocoa. So it's like good for the earth. It's good for people. It's people owned. They had to fight the government apparently to make sure that they were able to not cheat the profit owners from their fair share of profits. And it's an amazing company. So I'm so excited because it's like my favorite cocoa lately. And now I know like why, because it's a company that cares, right? They are spreading the love to their people. They spread the love to us because it tastes really good. And I'm really excited about the company even more than ever. I mean, I've always been enjoying the cocoa. It's just a really good quality cocoa. And they make chocolate bars and chocolate chips and things like that too, which I have not tried. So I'll have to maybe give some of their other products a try. So, all right, so let's give this cookie a try. I'm trying to look for one that's a little bit warmer, so it's a little bit gooier, so you can kind of see it kind of has this chewiness to it. Oh my God, really good. It reminds me a little bit of a really thin, like brownie, because it has that sort of chewiness of a brownie and real deep chocolatey taste. Although no flour. That's another thing that's really kind of cool about chocolate meringue cookies is that there's no flour in them. So if you are wanting something that's gluten-free, if you have allergies or whatever, this is a really good way to go, and it's so good. I just want to keep eating these guys. They're so good. And I figured, what a perfect thing to have for chocolate for breakfast, right? Because it's mostly made of egg whites and a lot of sugar and chocolate. But just to warn you, the recipe that I'll put in the description, I'll actually put 2 of them in there. The one that I use basically just said mix all the ingredients together. But I would maybe recommend fluffing up the egg whites a little bit first, just a little bit more than, maybe not so it's like at this peak form, but a little bit first, and then add the sugar and the cocoa, because I think then it'll be just a little fluffier, and it'll cook a little easier for you. The other thing that one of the recipes warned me about was, if you use parchment paper, you may want to spray down the parchment paper with a nonstick spray, because it will tend to stick to the paper. And that did happen to me the first batch. So I sprayed it the second time, which actually made the cookies spread a little bit more, but it wasn't sticky to the parchment paper. So, trade-offs, right? So, anywho, so let's get to the celebrations. So the first thing I'm celebrating today is my dad's birthday. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad. I know sometimes he has a chance to watch these, but hasn't been able to figure out how to comment in the chat box. So Dad, if you're watching, happy birthday. I love you. I can't wait to celebrate with you more tonight. And more birthdays. My niece's birthday is tomorrow, and we're celebrating that tonight too. So happy birthday, Sally. And I had my friend Sophia's birthday was yesterday, and I went to her birthday party last night. So I feel like February is such a birthday month. It's pretty amazing. So happy birthday to all y'all. And another really cool thing, cool fact about Divine Chocolate that I found when I was looking at this, is that their motto is pa pa pa, which means it means the best of the best, because they are such a high quality cocoa. And so I thought that was really appropriate for pa 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 chocolate on my pa pa pa's birthday. So happy birthday, Dad, and Sally, and Sophia. So the second thing I'm celebrating today is organization. I have been organizing stuff like crazy. I've been organizing my desktop, my Dropbox files. I've been organizing my basement. It just feels really good to get my shit organized. Excuse my language, but I just had to say it. And it's awesome. It just is a really great feeling. And we had this amazing bookshelf downstairs in our basement. It's like so huge. It's basically a library. It's like 2 walls almost of bookshelves. And at one point, somebody who owned this house was a handyman, we're pretty sure, because there's like these signs of, I would say handyman and not carpenter, because some of it's not like exquisitely crafted. You could tell like he loved to do it, but maybe wasn't like an expert, but that's okay. The stuff in the basement, the bookshelves in the basement are really, really well done. And so anyway, they built some amazing storage down there, some storage shelves. And then they also have like these bookshelves that are just gorgeous. So I've been like cleaning out our books and recycling. We have all these children's books. We have so many children's books. Both my mom and my hubby's mom were teachers. And so we have inherited a ton of books from them, plus all the books that we had for Laura. So many books. And so we're going through and cleaning out all the extra books that we don't need anymore. So making those bookshelves look prettier than ever. I'm really excited about it. And the third thing I'm celebrating today is I am celebrating humor and laughter. I love laughing. I'm that person that's at the movie theater laughing the loudest, and sometimes people are like, shh, be quiet. And my mother-in-law, I think I've talked about this before, she used to do these after-school programs, and she always asked me to sit up front because I was always the one that laughed loud and helped the crowd continue to laugh. And so that happened to me last night. I was the person at the party that was laughing really loud. And but I love laughing. I think it's so fun, and I love being with people and laughing loud. So I'm looking forward to laughing more tonight. I know friends sometimes send me videos that are funny, and I love laughing at those. So I'm just in a laughing mood today. So let's keep laughing it through, guys. Let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat box. All right, so let's see. Robin is celebrating. I love it. Jay is asking Robin, "Are you still celebrating Gizmo?" And she says, "Always. She's my heart. She's my love." That's so cute. I love how you chose a purple heart, by the way, Robin. That's awesome. I love it. And Jay Rice is talking about you sometimes dog sit Timo. That dog is so dang cute, I have to say. Timo is hilarious. I saw Timo on Instagram this week. That's Evan Carmichael's dog, for those of you who don't know. And if you don't follow him, you should go follow his YouTube channel. It's awesome. Anyway, he has his dog Timo that he features sometimes in his stuff, especially on his social media. And I was cracking up at, like, there was this one, like, where he looked, I mean, he has this look on his face like he's smiling. It's just the funniest thing, where he's showing his teeth. It's hilarious. Anyway, I was dying this week. Jay says he's celebrating productive, high leverage, fun collabs. I love it. Appealing human bodies and artful fashion and realizing dreams. Sorry, I got that out of order. I started skipping ahead. That's awesome. I love it. I love all those things too. I love fun collabs. Those are the best. It's so fun to collab with other peeps. And like when I've collabed on my channel with Cara and with Lily and with Rishi from Rishi Cup TV and Evan. So I'm gonna have to do some more collabs. I think they're super fun. And Robin says, LOL. Oh, you tried to tell my mom how to do the chat so she could FaceTime you and get on. Yeah, my mom and dad have, like, they've been watching this. So if you're out there, mom and dad, I told them I would help them, like, in person. So I will have to do that next time. But I think it's just because they don't have a Google account set up with it. They have to basically sign up for a YouTube account, which I don't think they realize they have to sign up for that. And then it's no big deal. You can just, you don't have to, like, post videos. You can just comment on other people's stuff. So anyway, definitely going to have to help them out with that so they can comment. So, and Jay saying, yeah, I skipped the dreams and went straight to hot bods. Totally, didn't I? But dreams, I mean, dreams are so important too. But, you know, I think it's just, it caught my eye like they catch yours. And I love it. Jay says it's awesome when parents explore fun new technologies. I totally agree. I agree. They're actually really good at technology. I mean, decent. You guys are really pretty decent at it, but they haven't figured out the YouTube thing. So, you know, social media, not all parents get the social media thing. You know, they just don't understand why we just don't pick up the phone and call each other, which I totally understand, because I know I'm the same way with my daughter. Like, it's so funny because she'll Snapchat like crazy and send videos to each other and FaceTime each other, but for some reason the phone is like not your thing. She'd rather text than call someone. But now I'm kind of like that too. Like, if I actually were to pick up the phone and call somebody, it's weird. It almost feels like you're, like, intruding on their life or something. I don't know. It's weird. So anyway, I'm so glad that you guys are here celebrating with me. Oh yeah, Jay says you start a little early. I did start a little early because I'm going to a dance class, a workshop today at 11 that I'm really excited about. So for those of you, if you have not seen, there's this video that was from the Justin Bieber song, Sorry Not Sorry. And it came out a couple of years ago, and it wasn't his official video. Somebody else choreographed, because I think he has actually 3 videos that goes along with that song, like 3 official ones that are sort of sanctioned by him. And this particular one was not the one that he was in. It was some choreographer got together and showed all these girls dancing in these, like, fun sort of almost 90s looking outfits. They were like neon colors and like fun, like emojis on the jackets and stuff like that. Really fun. And the video, it's just so fun. I just really love this dance. And I remember when it came out, there were a couple of us who were in the Soul, a couple of Soul sisters who were like telling our choreographer, you gotta like learn this and teach it to us, because we want to do this dance. It was just so fun and so cool. And she just kind of laughed at us. I don't think she's a big Justin Bieber fan. And so anyway, this dance company in town, or this dance studio in town, is teaching the dance to that song. I think it's going to be the same choreography. So I'm super excited about it. I was like, oh my God, I'm so going to that. I cannot wait. And I was super excited about it a couple years ago. So I will have to put the link for that video down below. So you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's the Biebs. And it's this really fun video. These chicks doing this really sassy dance. It's super fun. So anywho, I guess that's it, you guys. I appreciate you being here a little early, since I hopped on early, and now I'm going to go head off to my dance workshop. We will see you guys again, hopefully on Wednesday for a Wine with Wednesday, and otherwise next week for Chocolate for Breakfast. And I hope you are celebrating all day long, all the fun, awesome stuff in your life, and go celebrate with something that you love, whether it's something you want to eat or just enjoy, or someone you want to grab and hug or whatever. All right. Thanks, you guys. Talk to you next week. Bye.